Hello and welcome to another joke of the day. In today's joke, the CIA is looking for someone for the job of assassin. And they're looking for someone who is totally ruthless. And they've narrowed down the field to 3 candidates. 2 men and one woman. To the first man, they hand a gun and tell him, in that room over there, your wife is sitting. You need to go into that room. You need to go into that room and shoot her with this gun. The man says, there's no way I can shoot my own wife. The man knew that he had blown the job interview. Then they went to the second man and said said the same thing. In that room over there, your wife is sitting in a chair. You need to go into that room and shoot her. You need to go into that room and shoot her in cold blood. The second man was horrified as well. He said, "There's no way I can gun down. There's no way I can gun down my own wife." And with that, the man got up and walked out. Then it was the turn of the woman. And they said to the woman, you need to take this gun and go into that room over there. Your husband is in that room, sitting in a chair, and you need to go into that room and shoot him shoot him with this gun. Without hesitation, she grabs the gun and goes into the room. We hear from outside the room, we hear bang, 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 bang. And then after that we hear we hear the sound of whack, 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 and we hear the man screaming. And then a little while, and then finally, after a while, the woman reappears. And she says, you guys didn't tell me that the gun was loaded with blanks. She complained. You guys didn't tell me that the gun was loaded with blanks. She complained. You didn't tell me that the gun was loaded with blanks, she complained. I had to beat him to death. I had to beat him to death with. I had to beat him to death with. I had to beat him to death. Will. I had to beat him to death. With the. I had to beat him to death with the. I had to beat him to death with the chair. Okay, well, that's your joke for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.